is a treadmill.
Well, no, you watch TV. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I wouldn't just sit here and ride the horse. The whole idea is I'm going to have the horse in my living room and watch TV while I'm riding it.
The following program is brought to you by the Internet Broadcasting Organization.
Well, this is going to be a wide shot, right?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, welcome to the Not Too Much Comedy Show. I'm Wilhelmina Ford, and I grew up on horseback.
What about the front?
Yeah, sometimes, well, I don't know, horse front? I grew up on horseback. Only where I live now, I live in a townhome. So I bought my iGallop so I can ride my horses while I'm watching television.
And it's not easy going to the bathroom.
This is a mechanical horse. That's
Oh.
not a problem.
It must be jelly because jam don't shake that way.
Anyway, on our show today, I'm going to teach my partner Carl how to ride a horse.
What?
Yeah! Well, you taught me about the 12-wheeler.
I didn't bring my 18-wheeler in
No, that was... but I have a horse when I use it. So, I'm Wilhelmina Ford, and this is my partner.
And I'm Carl Bradfield. I'm a Christian, a screenwriter, an author, a retired trucker, and a lot of other things people I can't mention on the air. And our show is not just for older folks like us. But
Speak for yourself.
But it's for anybody who likes fun with a pun. And we do tell silly jokes. At least she does. And we want to welcome you anyway, no matter what she says.
Okay. Carl also is a big talker, and he's a screenwriter, and he writes some funny stuff sometimes. And sometimes, But today, I get to show him how to ride my horse. So, are you ready for this?
Yeah, but I've seen better horses.
Okay. Now, first of all,
wait a minute.
no jump ropes.
All right, I'm taking it off.
My horse doesn't jump.
What about a jumper? He jumps.
He's not a jumper, honey. Always approach the horse from the left
Don't
side.
don't
In
push.
the front. This is the front.
Oh, that's the front.
This is the horse head up
Is that
here.
the end?
Yeah, that's the end.
That's the part I don't want to see. Okay, now what do I
Now,
do?
normally you would step on the stirrup, but I don't recommend it for getting up. I think you can probably just put your hand here and swing your leg up over.
Can I do a Roy Rogers? That's a Roy Rogers. He
Okay.
jumps on a horse. Like
Okay,
this, like
sure,
this,
whatever works
like
for
this,
you.
Like this. Ah,
This is a very short horse.
short. Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, well, hey, you're started up right away here. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. I want you to put your feet in the stirrups.
That's a stirrup, huh?
That's a stirrup.
The stirrup.
And normally you'd have a horn here, but if you
Beep,
start to feel like you're gonna fall off, your horse is anxious.
Well,
Okay.
my horse is a nag. Oh, I said nag. I should have said nag.
Okay,
My
now,
horse is a nag. What is this?
don't call
That's
this horse a nag.
Is that? I lost
That's-
my jump rope. I mean, my.
It's not a jump rope.
All right.
Okay, now you're gonna start out easy.
One.
No,
two.
that's
Oh.
pulling, there's a metal bar in that horse's mouth. And when you pull on that rein.
Isn't that inhumane?
No, not
I'd
if you're
like to have
gentle. I
a
mean,
metal
that's,
bar in your mouth.
if you just have it in there and you're not jerking on it, it's not gonna hurt the horse. Horses are trained to respond. When you're first teaching them, if you want them to go left, you pull left, and right, you pull right. Okay, but then they learn how to neck rein. So you can put them together, and the horse's neck you would just press it on this side, which is pulling it, okay, to the left.
Watch that elbow.
And if you
kid.
want
I
to
got
go
sensitive
right, you
nose.
put it on the left side and you go right.
Okay,
Okay, and if you want to stop, you pull back gently,
okay, gently.
but never,
You don't come to a screeching halt.
well, it would be.
Are you saying
The
Paul
horse
Revere?
might even go, whee!
Are you saying Paul Revere did it wrong?
Uh,
He came to a screeching
how
halt.
did he, well, I don't really, I wasn't there.
You know what he said, don't you? Whoa!
I bet he did. Now, when you want to start up, you would do two things. Most horses.
Turn the key.
No,
No key.
no. And the other
Press the
thing that I'd like to
accelerator.
say, which you should have, right from the beginning, you should be, patting them, scratching their mane,
Is this a
being
girl
friends.
horse?
It doesn't make any
It
difference.
makes a difference to me.
Okay, it's a
She
girl
has-
horse.
She's gonna have to have lipstick in order for me to pet her.
Okay.
See what I mean?
I don't really like being patted like there on the
You
shoulder.
had lipstick.
I beg your pardon?
You have lipstick.
But the horse doesn't have lipstick.
Horse doesn't have a head.
That's a headless horse. You've heard of the headless horseman? This is
Oh.
the headless horse.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't get any funny ideas about the rider.
All right. So what you'd normally do is go like that. Yeah, and that most horses will automatically
Suppose you're
start
in
going.
Korea or Japan.
Okay.
South
If they
Korea.
don't, some horses are lazy, and especially if they're leaving the barn and where they eat, you might have to just kick your heels
With
in
a
a
spur,
little
the
bit.
spurs on?
No spurs are needed. Just a light tap with
Going
your
across
feet,
the plain.
going back like this. Okay.
Okay.
And that will, both feet together and. Okay, and then the other thing, just jiggle these. Don't
Okay.
pull back, just jiggle.
Okay, come on
Okay,
and jump.
and
jump.
then the horse usually will start.
Whew.
All right?
Okay.
Now that's a nice, slow.
Pocahontas, where are you? Wow.
Okay, how's that feel?
What?
How's it feel?
Okay. There's a whoops.
Okay, now if you want the horse to go a little faster, shake the. and
Shake it up,
can
baby,
go a little
shake it
bit
up.
Faster.
Oh, that
Okay.
hurts when the butt.
You doing okay?
Butt, not butt. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Okay.
All right.
When we get to the plains,
You're going faster. We can go a
Okay.
little bit faster.
A little bit
okay,
faster.
Click,
click, click.
Okay. All right.
Hi-yo, original.
That's as fast as this horse will go.
Oh, okay.
The only other setting on my iGallop,
I'm passing some other.
and I'm riding along with you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
He's riding along.
I'm riding along.
You're riding
Okay. And in a normal trail,
You call you Dale, you call me Roy?
on a normal on a normal trail ride, you don't go at full speed all the time. You have a variation. So, oops.
That's it, okay, that's a variation.
I guess we were at the variation.
I thought you said don't stop suddenly because the horse.
Okay, it's skipping the third gear there for some reason.
Can I tell you about the one horse that I rode, one horse,
And what happened with your one horse?
where he had an itch, and he laid down with a saddle on the back on me, and rolled over and scratched his back. I got out of the way just in time.
While
but-
you were on the
Yeah,
horse?
but his hooves, all four hooves were facing skyward, and he's scratching his back.
All righty.
That's the last time I got on a horse.
Well,
Okay.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I feel all right. Makes me know what's
Well, you go riding sometime.
Yeah, we
There's
do
some
that.
good ranches around here to go riding on.
Want to sit in front?
I don't know. I think it might be a little cramped on that saddle.
Not for me.
Okay, Carl. That's
Okay.
it. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Do you want to do some more? Okay. Now, you just swing your leg. Put this foot down on the ground here,
Put this foot down on the ground.
and you're going to swing
Grab a
your leg
hold of the
off.
horn. Boop.
Yep.
Okay. Is that the air horn
There
or
you
city
go.
horn?
Okay. Now, we just need to move this horse out of the way, so we'll be able to do the rest of the show.
I know, we gotta walk them off.
You okay?
I'll be okay for I'm 90, but I better hurry.
Ah, Alrighty. So, we're ready to do your defense moves.
Oh, neato.
Yes.
Groovy. Okay.
You better defend me, or I'm defending, you're defending against me.
You mean the exercises?
Oh, whatever you're gonna do.
You want to fight? Okay. You want to fight or exercise? Exercise.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do the daily dozen. We're going to do the first 4 moves of the daily dozen real quick, and then we'll add 1 to that. So the first 4, and we're going to do a couple of repetitions. You have to do as many as you choose to do. Should be 25, 30 every day. And you do all 12 of these when we finish. It'll take about 10, 15 minutes. But the first exercise, let's see what she's doing.
Well,
First
get
exercise.
to it.
Is rolling hands.
Okay,
like this.
now we're
Remember,
doing it.
is that what we did? I know you're watching. And then she's close enough, watch her bump fingers, and she's going to go around and say, "What did you hit me for?" Okay, now on to the sides. Smile, kid, you're candy camera. All right, now we reverse this. Remember, this is just a warm-up. And go back. All right? We're not going to spend too much time on this because we want to learn the next one. Now, the next exercise, that's a warm-up. Now, we're a little bit warm-up. This is for older folks now. If you're a young person.
Like me.
Yeah, like me too. You can do a lot more. Remember this one. Hand up, heel of the palm across to the opposite shoulder, right? Twist at the waist. This is a waist exercise. All right, you can do it with your hands on your hips, but you want to practice a defense move also. And that's why you're moving it in front of your eyebrows, your eyes, so you don't miss a hand that's reaching out for you, or for one reason or another, grabbing you or punching you or tickling your chin. I don't know what they're going to do. You never know in this day and age, okay? Again, it's up to you how many repetitions you do, but we're going to stop on that. Go to number 3. Number 3 was hands down, and again, this is a waist exercise. All right, pull up, your hand up to one side, lean to one side, pull the hand up. All right, and then to the opposite side, because this works this area in here. Again, we're going to do a couple of this, and one thing I didn't put, I'm going to throw something extra in this that you can use, that we're not doing it, is small dumbbells, okay? Except when you're working with a partner like Wilhelmina, you got to make sure we're doing it together and not bumping heads.
Oh, well, wait a minute. I can never quite get your rhythm. Wait a minute.
Okay, that's enough of that. Now,
I was just catching on.
Yeah, I was. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to use the heel of the palm, and this is downward. All right. Oh no, my friend, my lovely co-host here, learned the hard way.
Wait a minute. This way?
No, don't bend your knees. You're just moving your hip, your waist, the upper part of your body. Okay? And you're doing the same exercise, but you're using a different defensive weapon. All right? Okay. Oh, she loves it. I'm going to wait for her. All right. Over there. Now you got it. Okay, I'll stay in rhythm with you.
Is your rhythm the only one that is?
I'm in charge. You know. I'm the sergeant leading the platoon.
Okay.
You got to stay in
I gotta follow
step with
you.
me. Okay, now we're going to stop that because, again, you do the repetitions. You should do high repetitions. Now the next one you're going to love. I know she's going to love it. This is a little change for addition. A change for bringing the knee up to the chest as much as possible in this way. Again, left side, right side, doesn't matter which side you start with, but we're going up, and we're going up, and we're going up. Now what we can do with this, if you're not able to, is use the chair back. Just a moment. I know, a moment is up. All right? You can hold on to the back of the chair if you can't do this.
Oh, you mean balance-wise?
Yeah, for balance,
If you
just for
can't do
balance. All right, and then up. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Now this seems easy, but you're working the front part of your stomach, your stomach area. All right.
It's muscles we're
When we say it must be jelly because jam don't shake that way, well, we don't want jelly, we want jam.
No, we
All right.
want muscles, honey. Muscles,
Well-
not jelly or jam.
Excuse me for a minute. Just for that, I'm putting this chair back. Yay. All right. Now what we're going to do is add a little something to it that my lovely co-host learned firsthand
I did?
because of a certain kick she did one time.
I'm not doing that again.
No, I'm not doing the kick. But this is how I did this. But what we're going to do now is when we come up, take this hand and just hit like this. You see? Now this is adding the
Okay, wait a second. You're
this is adding a defense.
slapping this?
Well, you don't have to
Here?
slap. You don't
Or
have to
just
slap. Just hit.
touch it.
The,
But you're, oh wait, it's the same.
the same exercise.
Same, no, I mean the same side.
Yeah.
I'm not crossing over.
No.
I'm using the same hand.
And that really doesn't matter anyway, as long as you cross in front of your face.
Woo!
In
My
front of-
leg in front of my face?
Your hand crosses in front
Oh!
of your face.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's it. That's it. That's it. You don't have to go so high, but again, you're remember, this is adding defense to the exercise. All right, you don't have to do this all the time with the exercise. The exercises you do all the time.
But what is the advantage of hitting your leg there?
Remember how you went down to the floor that time?
Yeah, but you weren't doing that. You were
Yeah.
just like hitting me that way.
No, this is what I use. It's a cup. It's called a cup. Cupping it. See? I'm not really. Do the kick.
Well, don't.
I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to flip me again.
Okay.
I'll trust you.
All this is doing, look, let's do it with the hand and do it easy. Put your hand out like you put it on my shoulder. Okay, all you're doing is cupping. See?
Okay, well, we were doing that before with this, right?
But preferably for defense, you cup it before they reach you. In other words, if you get punched in the face, it's too late to defend yourself. You've already been nailed. The idea is to do it before they get to you. For instance, if she's, no, come on, just, you reach it out to me. Don't get, I don't think she trusts me.
You gotta react.
But, you know, look, the faster you move, the faster I have to move. Fire! Okay, that's it.
Well, I won't hit you back.
Put your hand up here. No, we're losing the exercise now.
Okay.
All right, you're cupping it to move it out of the way. That's what you're doing here.
Yeah.
But what you're doing is adding this defense to the exercise.
Oh, you're.
Like we did in the beginning, you don't have to do that if you're just doing the exercise. And the chair back was for those who need to keep their balance a little bit. Try to bring your leg up the center of your body as much as possible. Not out to your
this
side.
way.
Yeah. Now what we're going to do is just add this
Oh.
as a defense. But you can do this all the time because in a lot of defense attacks, when somebody attacks you, we react naturally, like I did with her kick.
Like, this is natural.
So you're going wide with that other leg, bring it up the center. Okay, now we're going to stop because we were going to stop. That's the exercise, all right?
Okay.
So now we have a new exercise to add to the daily dozen, leading up to the 12.
So we're up to number 4 or 5?
5, I believe. It doesn't matter, we're just going to do exercises until everybody gets it, right?
Yep.
Okay. If you have any questions, call in, and if it's a bad question, I'll direct it to her. Okay, now we're going to sit down. And we're going to sit down. I feel
You're not going to jump rope now, are
completely
you?
naked without my jump rope.
Oh, you're naked.
Well,
That's his security blanket, I think it is.
Well, hey, yesterday I did 4 sets of 100, so I did 400
400 what?
jump ropes,
Oh, did you?
repetitions.
Yeah, we've yet to see that.
Well, you either have to lower the floor.
Yeah, I'm going to when I had my camera, he didn't bring his jump rope, so we're going to do that again this week, right? We're going to get some some filming of actual long-term jump rope. Now, Carl, that's not in the script today.
Oh, we have a script?
Well, we have guidelines. We have an outline of what we're supposed to be doing.
What are
And
we doing?
you're somewhere else.
What are we doing?
Well, let's see. We did that. Then we're going to talk about our sponsors, and you wanted to talk about, we won the Viewer's Choice Award. So we know that we have viewers out there that are supportive, and we're hoping that we get more sponsors.
Yeah, we would like to have
Want
you
to
to
mention the ones we
to
have?
sponsor. We would like. We do have a Facebook page now, don't we? Thanks
Yes, we
to
have a
Wilhelmina.
Facebook page, and there is a sponsorship form on there.
And with many other things, we like to have sponsors. You're welcome to sponsor. But you go to the Facebook page and check it out. Check out everything we have on the Facebook page. Okay.
There's a link on the page for each of our shows. There's a link to our videos that we did for the lead-in.
We even have a missing link. It's a monkey that got away from us.
Yes, the missing link right now is your jump roping. Where are we going to get that?
You jump rope?
Yes, you.
You want me to jump rope?
No, we're going to do a video again.
Okay.
So that we can post it out there.
Stop.
Because it's hard for him to do it in here because the jump rope hits the ceiling.
Okay.
All right.
Don't you have some nutritional jive to give us?
Yeah, I do, but are we done talking about, you didn't mention the sponsors that we have. The two sponsors? Oh, we've
mentioned
got
them-
that
we
on.
mentioned them on screen.
Okay. All right, great.
We've only
great.
got a few minutes left.
Okay. Oh, all right. Today, I want to talk about protein. And do you know what protein is?
Yeah, so that's a little guy about 5'4". Oh no, go ahead.
Now, protein is made up of amino acids, which are the building blocks of your muscles and your organs, your heart.
Now, if I did that to you, I'd be in trouble. Go ahead.
For goodness sake. But no, as protein is extremely, your nutrients basically are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. The other thing that we do derive calories from is alcohol, but, that's not the best way to get your calories. But protein is the building block of our bodies. All our muscles are made out of protein. And if you don't take enough protein into your diet, your body, which needs a certain amount of amino acids to function every day, to keep your heart beating and to build the muscle replacement, will actually use your muscles, break down your muscles to get those amino acids. So it's very important that we take in a daily amount of protein.
Where do you get the protein?
Your protein comes mainly from meat and eggs. It can also come from your grains, your whole wheats. Your eggs are a good source. Cheese, dairy
The
foods.
chicken?
Chicken,
I mean,
fish.
You eat the egg, you got to eat the chicken.
Right. Yogurt, cottage cheese, your beans, milk.
I'm a milk
And
person.
nuts, almonds particularly,
Same to
but
you.
most nuts, and your whole wheat. What happens as we get older?
Who?
Us, the human race.
Oh, okay. In general.
In general, we start losing protein in our bodies. We're losing muscles. And so we actually, as we get older, we actually need to take in a little bit more protein per body weight than we do when we're younger. When we're 50, we start losing about 2% of muscle a year. When you get up to your 60s, it comes to like 3% per year. And by our 70s, we've lost an estimated 20 to 40% of our muscle strength. So it is really important that you have a source of protein in every meal, preferably about 15 grams of protein in each meal if you're having 3 meals a day.
Well, I do have to admit I can't do as many push-ups as I used to.
Right.
And I hope my boys up
Yeah.
north never see this because of all the push-ups they used to dole out.
We have to be aware of that. As we get older, we have to work harder to stay strong and healthy. And that's what we're working for. We're trying to stay strong and healthy. So I think now you were going to tell a little story, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. I have one of my lighter moments in the Vietnam War. I'm a Blue Spader. I was with the 1st Battalion, 26th Infantry. And one of our GIs, replacements that came in sometime mid-time when I was there, I wrote it up as the GI spoke French. Now Vietnam has a second language, which is French. There's a lot of French influence in Vietnam because all of that area was French Indochina. So there's still a lot of French there. He was from the bayous of Louisiana, and then his name was Alexander. He was dispatched later, but she doesn't like me to use other terms. But he came over. When he came over, we became friends. I managed to offload my M79 grenade launcher on him, go back to his rifle. But he spoke French. And because we had few interpreters with us, even though there were interpreters around, if we couldn't speak Vietnamese, he was able to speak French, and he was used as an interpreter. But he told me that he didn't know English in the bayous of Louisiana until he went to public school. 5 years he spoke French, the first 5 years of his life. And, well, that's it. You know, he came over there because I can't tell anymore. She'll hit me what happened to him. But Alexander...
Where's the funny part?
This is humor, not funny. Just a humorous part.
Okay.
He like to call himself Alexander the Great. He had that written on his helmet. We had a F-105 jet fighter come in on us, and he's the one that we were running across a rice paddy to get to a fight, and he said to me, Brad, and he brought the name Bradfield, or Brad, they called Brad, look at that plane coming in, and sure enough, it was coming in on us, and that's the end of my story, because I'm going to get kicked in the shin if I don't hush. And next time
I love it how you make me sound like I'm beating you up or something.
Oh,
Are you afraid of me?
No.
Oh, why do you make those comments like that?
Because I like you hit on me. I'm the martial artist.
Okay.
I like to be hit on. Well, if I didn't get knocked out two or three times in a year.
All right. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. The thought for the week. And this week I actually chose a verse out of the Bible, Philippians 4:8. And it is one of those things that fit right into think good thoughts, and it's all good. Okay, and I will quote, in conclusion, fill your mind with those things that are good and deserve praise, things that are true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and honorable. Those are the things we should think on.
Amen to that. Anyway, I want to say stay healthy. Keep a smile on your face. Do your exercises every day and put a shiver in your liver, a pride in your stride, a hose in your nose. We'll erase that last one. 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
Keep smiling and stay happy.
I'm happy.
And we'll see you.
Hit my hand.
We'll see you next week. I'm not hitting you.
She won't do anything I like.
You know, you're going to charge me with abuse or something.
No, I'm not.
Bye-bye.
That's how I got married last time.
This program was brought to you by the Internet Broadcasting Organization, setting the standard for new media broadcasting.